It's March 20th, and it's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm on my way to Deer Valley to go skiing. Do a little spring skiing today. It's going to be fun. So I'm just coming up over Toohey. Just wanted to get a shot of the mountain where I'm headed over here. So Deer Valley basically has 3 peaks, and the easternmost peak is that one right there. That's called Bald Mountain. And those runs, this cheap point and shoot camera doesn't, the video part doesn't zoom in. So I don't know if you can see that far away on this video. Those ski runs, the one I really like the most is the one on the furthest right. It's called Tycoon. It's the one over there on the far right. It kind of comes down through those aspens. So I'll be up on top of that peak right there in about 1 hour. By the time I get there and get my ticket and get everything. There's another shot of Bald Mountain. Alright, I'm here ready to go. Here's all the peoples. Here's the resort.
I have got your stuff. Hey, Carolyn, I've got your skis.
Gotta get up there quick. Whoops, I got my skis backwards. Here's my skis. Uh-oh. What's wrong? Hang on a minute. Alright. Alright. Got to get up there quick because the first few runs are the best before the people start carving up the hill. Be back with you later. Alright, on the chairlift. There's where I got on. Here's where I'm headed. There's the resort. So, it's about 28 degrees, a little chillier than it has been in the mornings here, but this is going to be a really nice day. It's supposed to get up in the probably 50 here today. Spring skiing is usually awesome weather but crappy snow, and it hasn't snowed for a while, so the snow today is going to be the longer I ski, the worse it gets. You know, it's better in the morning when it's cool, and as it warms up it gets kind of slushy and the sun sits on it. But as you can see, chairlift stopped. They groom the runs, so you can see that this run is groomed, which is awesome because I love skiing the first one down when the runs are just freshly groomed. There's no bumps or anything. It's awesome. And so I'm looking forward to that. This ski lift goes up and over this mountain and down in to the next little area where there's lots of homes and hotel and all kinds of stuff. It's pretty cool. And then I'll get on a second lift, and on that one I won't be alone. There'll be other people with me, so I probably won't. If I do video, I won't talk. I'll just show the terrain. And then at the end of that lift, I'll be up on top of Bald Mountain, and I'm going to ski down Tycoon for my first run. It's going to be fun. You can see the snow's about gone on some of these runs. Not much skiing left this year. Okay, so I don't have time to tell the story, I'll tell it later, but I was skiing here in about 2 feet of powder earlier, and I was halfway down that run right there, and I fell forward, and my ski came off, and it went diving clear to the bottom of the snow, and it's still there. It's right there about halfway down that run, somewhere in the middle of that run. My ski. I looked for it for about an hour, and ski patrol guy helped me look for it. Another lady was helping me look for it, and I finally gave up. and then I tried to ski down the mountain on one ski. I thought I could, but I couldn't, especially in that deep powder. So the ski patrol guy called and had them come up and take me down on the injury sled. And it was just like crowded and packed and people everywhere down there at the bottom. I'm going down on this sled like I'm injured. So that was my first run of the day. So that was a drag. This is pretty. I've never seen a ski resort like this where like halfway up the mountain there's like a whole city village. It's amazing. And when I ride the lifts with people here, I'm always asking them where they're from, and most of the people I talk to have a second home here in Deer Valley, in this area over here. And so there's a few right there, condominiums, and they come here sometimes all winter. Some of them will come every other weekend, and just people with money, and they just have a house here, and some of them come in the summer sometimes. And I mean, I've met people from everywhere: California, South Carolina, Florida, Texas, a lot of them from Texas. I rode up the lift with a couple guys a few weeks ago from Texas, and their boss is like 80, 85 years old. He owns his company. I can't remember, some kind of finance company. Anyway, one of the guys I was riding with was a young guy that's just an employee. But the other guy I was sitting next to was an older guy. He was the pilot. And they come out every weekend from somewhere, I think in the Houston area. And every weekend they fly out here on this guy's private jet, about 4 of them, and they just ski for the weekend and they go back. And the pilot gets to ski because he's the pilot. So he has a season pass here. But there's just all kinds of fascinating people that come up here and live here. And it's kind of unique. Okay, here we are, cresting the top. Dang it, there's something wrong with my camera. It keeps shutting off every time I start filming, so it'll probably shut off here again. Okay, so I got on the second chairlift, right down there. And there is the middle mountain right over there. It's called Flagstaff. The third mountain is that peak way over there. It's called Empire. And I'm headed up here to Bald Mountain. So I can get a couple runs in before there's too many people. Alright, camera's still on, yay! I'll have to go back and see everything that I missed and re-record it. So what I'm going to do when I get up here is film. I'm just going to hold my ski poles in one hand. I need a GoPro. Oh, look at this run, this is awesome. It says the batteries low. I put in brand new batteries this morning. That's a drag. Shoot. Okay, so here we are. Been skiing for about 2-3 hours, and I put some brand new batteries in this morning, and they must have been expired because they were dead. So I just went down to the lodge and bought some new ones. Hope these last better. And I'm gonna go just film a couple of runs before I go home this morning. Last run of the day, might as well film it. All right, here we go. I like to film my shit. Sorry, this guy was coming up behind me and lost my balance. hard time. Fun's over.